Good morning, gang. Happy Monday morning. All right. Not to beat a dead horse, but information that just proves what we've been talking about over and over and over again. You hear constantly from the Lion Biden administration about, oh, it's not true. Crime is down in the United States, et cetera, right? They just completely ignore the fact that, you know, child trafficking, sex trafficking, drugs, all that sort of stuff has skyrocketed during this administration. I guess those aren't crimes anymore. Hey, when you got a pedophile in the White House, what do you expect anyway? But this is where the southern border hits home, okay, and the problems that we have. There was a report that was put out over the weekend, and this is enough to scare the crap out of you, listing the 50 most violent cities in the world. Take a guess on this one. 46 of them are in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, the only 4 that aren't are in South Africa. In the top 40, we have 5 cities. Okay, the most dangerous city in the United States, Memphis. Second most is New Orleans. Third most is Baltimore. Fourth most is Cleveland. Fifth most is, where was it again? Oh, I'm sorry, there's 6. Fifth most is Detroit. And sixth most, again in the top 40, is Washington, D.C. Okay, actually, that would be in the top 36. For the most violent cities. How did they come up with this? Well, the city had to have a population of at least 300,000 people, and they counted the murders. Live near any of those cities? I mean, hell, Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, granted, it's 8 hours from me, but that's my freaking state. Okay. We see the stories on what's going on in Haiti right now, that you have a gang leader, now barbecue, running the country after the prime minister stepped down last Monday, 1 week ago. Okay. So far, in this 1 week, we have had, by best estimates by DHS, 130,000 Haitians flee to the United States. It's a long freaking swim. I mean, mind you, Haiti is half of an island. Haiti on the west side, the Dominican Republic on the east side. So how are they getting here? Well, Joe is flying them here on your dollar. Oh, and here's the other part about that. The administration refuses to release where they are flying them to. Now, going back to this list, if you look at the top 7 most violent cities in the world, 6 of them are in Mexico. The number 3 city is in Haiti, of course. But it's Mexico. Then you got Ecuador in there. Then more Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago. More Mexico by the time you finally get to Memphis. I mean, in the top, before you get to the first United States violent city, you have 10 in Mexico. Okay? I mean, Memphis is the 14th ranked most violent city in the country. So we're bringing in illegals from anywhere. And we're not bringing the best and brightest. Let's take a look at what was announced yesterday. And you can see this every day. We have an illegal from Haiti, go figure, okay, in the all of 1 week so far that they've been here. Now, granted, this person's been here more than a week, but they're an illegal from Haiti. Yeah, they were arrested for the rape of a disabled 15-year-old girl. Let's bring in more. So the administration will say, oh, these are all people that are fleeing the crime. It's in their country. Oh, okay. So that explains why fentanyl deaths are up, why the drug trade is up, why there's stories every day about murders and rapes committed by illegals, why even last year we were talking about people being kidnapped right by me, right out of Walmart parking lots, okay? Hearing the stories from police officers in the Knoxville area, it's dangerous. There's parts in many cities you don't go. You're not supposed to walk anywhere without being in part of a group. Do not go anywhere alone. Do not go to certain spots at night. Stores closing because of the rampant crime. I mean, look at some of these other ones. There's 5 Taco Bells in Oakland, California. 4 of them have closed their dining rooms because it's too dangerous to the staff for people to come in. Okay. We see stories all over the country about anything and everything being locked up behind glass that you can't buy it because people are coming in and just stealing it. I told you over the weekend about these stories in New York in AOC's district where people are stealing, illegals, stealing stuff from donation bins and trying to sell it on the street corners. I mean, parts of her district now look like a bazaar in India somewhere where you walk down the street and everybody's peddling their stuff. No shop, no nothing, just a pile of clothes. Hey, come pick through it here. Give me $2 and we're good. All right. What happens when this gets worse? I mean, this is bad. We know this now. The rule of law doesn't matter. George Soros has corrupted the political system with some of these DAs who refuse to prosecute anybody. Look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's announced that they're not going to respond to crimes for theft, for burglary, for anything like that. You've got other stories where police departments have said, we're not working between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. anymore. When do you think most crime happens? It's guys aren't going out, and women too. Okay, yes, I know how to define a woman. Breaking into houses in the broad daylight nearly as much as they are overnight. Okay, but let's say, for example, that somebody breaks into a house and you're home and you defend yourself. Then the cops will show up to arrest you. Oh my God, you shot somebody. You're going to jail. But he broke into my house. That doesn't matter. We don't worry about those crimes. But you're committing violence against somebody else. God forbid it's illegal. Then you're committing violence against a preferred person in the United States. Okay, this has gotten ridiculous. But this is how corrupt this country has become under this administration. Crime is now accepted by the Biden administration. Don't worry about it. We'll make up cases against Donald Trump about, oh my God, he had some paper that was, in a locked door behind a guard, and we've got to spend millions upon millions of dollars to prosecute him for that. Oh, we've got to spend millions of dollars to talk about a made-up rape case in New York from 30 years ago. Those are good uses for our prosecutors. But, the fact that somebody killed a cop, nah. The fact that somebody broke into a house and kidnapped somebody, nah. This is it. Guys, I can't harp on this enough because sooner or later, we probably already have, we just don't know it, okay? There's going to be somebody in the community, the whole prepper community, who's going to have to defend themselves somehow from this crime. And the problem is, you get the criminal element in the United States who goes, well, they can get away with it, so can we. So they get more brazen. So the gangs, the mobs, the kids, whatever. Screw it. I'm just going in, I'm 16. I'm going in the liquor store. I'm stealing a bottle of Jack Daniels. What are they going to do to me? Nothing. Okay. Fine. You see videos all the time of guys walking into convenience stores and, pointing a gun in somebody's face. I saw one over the weekend. Guys just raking packs of cigarettes into a trash can to walk out the door with. Okay. Because the shop owners know that they really can't do anything other than go to jail for defending their store. Okay. This is what's going to happen. This is SHTF. Watch some of these videos and see exactly what's going on, because day one, that's exactly what's going to happen. And if you aren't well armed and well trained on how to use whatever your chosen platform is, you're going to be a victim. Guys, it was funny, we talked about Patera on Saturday night's live stream before everybody went to go watch her video. Where was she all day? She was out with the family doing rifle training. It's warming up, guys. There's no excuse to say, oh, it's too cold, oh, it's too rainy, oh, it's whatever it is. Get out. Get your weapons purchased. Go buy some ammo and get out and learn how to use the thing. Learn how to shoot it. Learn how to field strip it. Learn how to clean it. Learn how to maneuver with it. And go. Even if you can only find one. Even if you can only afford one weapon. Choose what's going to be best for you. Okay? Size-wise, whether you want shotgun, rifle, handgun, whatever. And get good at it. Because it's coming, guys, real soon. And if this election hasn't warmed you up to the idea that violence is on the way with what's already going on, just wait to see what happens when Trump wins and the loony left goes completely insane. Think about Kyle Rittenhouse. He knew how to use his weapon. He was a kid. Okay? He's still walking. He went through hell afterwards, but he was completely found innocent. But the three morons that challenged him are running around with Satan right now. Rittenhouse has got himself a girlfriend, going to college, and enjoying his life. You choose where you want to spend Christmas next year. Pinball out.